Hi, Josie. This is Nick. You spoke with my colleague Marcy last week, and here's your complimentary website video audit. In 5 minutes, I'm going to show you things that you can do yourself to your website in order to increase traffic and thus jobs. Also, show you how you're doing against one of your competitors and a few helpful tips like that. Hitting your site right now, though, looks beautiful. The images are perfect. You've got a click to call here. I do want to tell you, though, Google likes content. Okay, we recommend 2,000 words or more on the homepage. Not that someone's going to read all of that, Josie, but what it does is when Google indexes it, it says, hey, Copper Creek Construction seems to know a lot about this topic. Let's push them up on the search results. Okay, so 2,000 words on this page, 1,000 on the others. I do like what you've got here. You've got this call to action with the Get Started button. Very perfect. Now, in terms of these other images, okay, Google doesn't read images, but it reads what you name them, if that makes sense. So you want to name this one, for example, Damage Restoration Las Vegas, right? Something like that. Because right now, the images are just saved as kind of garbled up, so it's not helping. So more content on this page. Fix the images. Now let's go to another part. This is a product called Ahrefs. What this tells me is how you've performed as a website the previous month. Okay. So besides content, and again, content is king, and that's the easiest thing you can do to help your search engine rankings. Next is backlinks. Backlinks are links from credible sources, sometimes in a complementary or similar market or niche that link back to your website, right? So these websites that you see here are saying, hey, we trust Copper Creek Construction. Let's put a link out to their site. Not all links are created equal. And what happens with backlinks, Josie, is the backlinks have keywords in them. You have 350 keywords, fairly impressive. Last month, you had 169 people hit your site through the website. So let's look at some of your keywords here. This is a great one, remodeling contractor, Las Vegas. Let me explain how this works very quickly. There's a volume, which was the previous month's search volume, okay? Keyword difficulty, 0 to 100. Anything over 20 gets a little tricky. Under 10, fairly easy and straightforward. This is your position. You're in the number one position. So you took 29 or you took 30% of this, right? Number one usually gets 30%, 40% of the volume. Number two gets about 20, and the rest split it up on the first page. Like, take a look at this. General Contractors, Las Vegas. The volume was 200. KD's average. You got to work a little bit, right? You were in the fifth position, up 3, and you had 17 traffic. If you were in the first position, this is probably 60 to 80 people hitting your site. I'm going to show you something kind of neat here. When we think about what keywords do we want to go after, we want to go after the ones with that make sense to my business, right? Buyer intent words. But we want to get ones, Josie, that have a good volume and an easy difficulty level. So here we go. Kitchen remodeling, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's a 3. There's 100. Your search is in the 13th position. You're dropping. But even with these 3, this one, this one, this one, that's 400 search volume. If you get to the second position there, probably another 80 people coming to your site. So that's what you want to do. You want to determine which keywords you want to go after. Now, as the next step goes, if I were just to type in Google, General Contractors, Las Vegas, right? First, let's see where you're at. And here we go. I just put this in this form. It's a free tool, FatRank. Hit. And you're number 9. Number 9's not bad. You're just not getting a lot of traffic, though. You're probably getting next to none. We can look if you like. But when I do my search, right here, see this? This is called the Google Map Pack or Map Pack. To get to this, you put out what are known as citations. Citations are your name, address, and phone of the business throughout various directories on the internet, kind of back in the day when you'd be in different paper directories, right? Magazine directories. So looking at this, let's take this first result. Although it's not a competitor, I've seen them all over. This General Contractor magazine basically funnels leads to people, and they charge for it both ways. But if we look, best general contractors in Las Vegas, it's a directory. Well, let's look at this directory. I'm going to go back out here, and sorry for the delay. It's a lot of traffic, right? 21,000. It's not all Vegas. It's split up between all their cities. Again, they're a directory. But what we can do to say, what keywords can I find, right? So we can rank Copper Creek and start getting some traffic in. I'm going to put the word Las Vegas here. And 134, let's just say a difficulty of 0 to 5. And a volume of 100. 100 is good. Anything under 100, eh. So look what we've got. Kitchen remodeling, Las Vegas, Nevada, right? 100 volume, keyword difficulty. So you can see these are the words that you may want to start to go after. And we learn these from what the competition is doing. So let's ramp up. All right, Josie, to ramp up, more content on your homepage. Some of those images that you have, you click to learn a little bit more, those could be full pages or they could be a full amount of content, right, on the homepage. Implementing backlinks, they're not all equal, but we want to look at those ones with the higher search volume and lower difficulty, like General Contractors, Las Vegas. And when we saw the map pack, Josie, citations, name, address, and phone to your listing. If you don't have your listing, don't worry, I can show you how to do that. But this is the best way to start bringing more clients. And I will tell you, you have an excellent opportunity to scale based upon the volume that people are looking for keywords and the low difficulty. So thank you, Josie. I appreciate it. I'll follow up with you in a couple days. Thanks. Bye-bye.